Hello, TikTok. How are you? It's Edward here. Let's talk healing. Your healing and mine. And I've been having some conversations with people, and I'd like to talk about depression. Yeah, depression. It's kind of a tough word to deal with. It's kind of a tough thing to deal with. But it's just a word. And a word that describes what your soul is going through. Let me explain this to you. When we come here without any knowledge, and I think the only creature on the face of the earth that comes here without instinct. Think about that. Completely dependent. We are here to learn. We're here to feel. Feeling is the key to healing. Get out of your head. Depression is a byproduct of hopelessness. That's all it is. I know it's something to say that that's all it is, but it's true. Get out of your head. Feel what you have to feel. Quiet your mind. You know how to do this. Quiet your mind. Feel it. When you've finished feeling it, then you allow your thought to come in. Allow your consciousness to take control. Okay? Because your feelings and your thoughts are completely different. Think of yourself as a collective. Okay? I've talked about this before. We are a multi-dimensional being. Our spirit is our feelings. Let that sink in. Our soul is our emotions. Our inner child is our soul. We cannot reach this higher consciousness if we don't heal our inner child. The connection is not there. We cannot maintain a connection. We can only have limited access. So when you heal, go in, quiet your mind. I tell you this all the time. Quiet your mind. Learn how to meditate. Ground to the earth. Put your feet in the grass, in the sand, in the water. It doesn't matter. Connect. Get some earthing sheets, right? The more you connect with the earth, the more aligned and stable your conscious, subconscious, your feelings and thoughts and everything decreases inflammation, increases the immune system. Like, do your research. I'm here to show you what I've done to achieve peace with my inner child and the consciousness that I've attained. Unconditional love of self. I'm completely in peace. I lived with depression I can't, for decades. All these different medications, all this stuff. It's sometimes there are genetic dispositions that will decrease some chemical or cause chemical malfunction, and they may need this. But for me, my perspective is this is an illusion. I even told my doctor that. I went off all my meds. Said, this is an illusion. I went off all my meds. But I did this with his consent, permission, and guidance to come off this stuff. Don't be coming off your meds because I say, oh, it's an illusion. You need to follow your healing process. And I was healing for 1.5 years before I decided, okay, it's time to step off to see what happens. And under careful guidance and supervision, this is what I did, and I succeeded in my task. Depression is a byproduct of hopelessness. Okay? When you lose hope, your soul goes down. It cries. It's that depression. Okay? Your inner child. So, when I tell you that you need to quiet your mind, you need to step in, and that depression, okay, how you get control of this is doing things like affirmations. Get your ass in the grass, your feet in the grass, in the sand, in the dirt, in the ocean, in the river, in the lake, however you connect with the earth. Hug a tree, have a conversation with a nice, 700-year-old tree. This is how we connect. Okay? Your soul needs this. When you were a child running around barefoot in the grass and the sand, it was such a unique adventure. It was such an experience. Then we grow up and we're told to think about everything we feel. That's wrong. That's not how we do this. Feelings are for feeling. Thinking is for thinking. When you develop your consciousness and you take control, you quiet your mind, you learn how to meditate, you get rid of all those obsessive thoughts. This is the first step to your healing process. Start this. Work through it. You'll start seeing progress, and then you're not going to want to stop until you get to this place. Peace, unconditional love. I mean, who doesn't want this? When you do this, when you pay your karmic debt, when you heal, you get reward. You get reward. And the reward is you get to write your script. You can create your life. You can do or be whatever you want to be. Follow all your interests. You're motivated. You're decisive. You use your intuition as a guide, and it works. It works. I wish I had words to better express the significance of this journey for me. And I'm not going to be a gatekeeper. I'm not going to hold on to this. I'm here to share this with you because I succeeded. It's all going to be in my book, or books, I guess. There's so many things that I want to address. And now it's time to get onto a few platforms and start sharing this. So, again, depression, byproduct of hopelessness. Affirmations, first thing in the morning, first thing at night, before bed. Positive influence. Start creating your own. Read them, collect them. Every day, lots of water. Cut down on the stimulants that create anxiety. And anxiety is still another byproduct because where that comes from is your intuition and you're not following it. So you've got walls up because you're too scared, fearful of making that connection. You don't trust your intuition, so you get anxiety. So you build those walls up. When you create and maintain very strong personal boundaries, there is no more need for walls because walls keep everybody out. Boundaries control your thought, your emotions, your all this stuff. You're controlling yourself. That's what a boundary is. We're not controlling other people. That's a wall. We don't want walls because we're social. We get our greatest experiences interacting with each other. So let's maintain this. Drop the walls, but it requires going in, doing your healing, quieting your mind, doing things that I keep promoting. Follow me. Do this, and you will see success. It may start slow, but when you go, you're not going to want to stop. Every trigger that comes out, whether it's good or bad, negative or positive, it's a trigger, your emotion. That's your soul. That's your inner child. That's who that is. Say hello. Hold your own hand when you're feeling scared. Talk to your inner self. Talk to your inner child. Get out of your head. Feel those feelings. Feel those feelings. And when you do, you allow yourself to complete the cycle of feeling without thinking about it. Because when you think about it, all you're doing is attaching emotion to memory. We don't want to attach emotion to memory. We do, but we want to attach emotion to memory in a positive way. Like that comment or that experience that you had with, family members last year, or a birth of a child, or just an experience that was really profound and made you feel really good. Those are the ones we want to bind emotions to, not the negative stuff. Why are we always talking about our bad experiences? Yes, we can acknowledge the fact that we've had these, but it's not going to make us heal. Talking about these, rationalizing what happened, justifying behaviors, it's not healing. It's not. It's just a cycle. So, do yourself a favor. Follow this instruction. Go through some of my content. Look at the content that are affirmations. Some are funny, some are serious, some are right cutting edge. Like, this is the way it is. This is the truth. And it's all my truth. You don't have to believe me and you don't have to follow me. I'm not saying, but if you're ready to heal, if you're ready to take that step, if you're ready to say enough is enough, I am going deep. I got to be honest with you. It's not easy. It's hard because you have to sever connections with people. And that's just the way it is. You've got this. Love you all. Be safe out there. Remember, peace, unconditional love, all that stuff. Drink your water, fluids. Water is the lubricant of emotions. No more tears to cry. What does it say? Fluids are low. Drink those water. All right. Take care of yourself.